Yo, what's up? It's DNA for y'all. And this is my review on the show Empire. Um, the show Empire is pretty. See, I didn't know that this shit was a fucking soap opera. It's very soap opera esque. It's overly dramatic. There's unpredictable elements. I mean, the things that happen in this show just make you, oh my god, oh my god. And I should have knew because all the tweets and retweets and posts on Facebook were from women, and I thought it was gonna be more of a. I don't really. I thought it was gonna be more like. I thought it was gonna be more. It's pretty gangster for what it is. I think this is the fifth episode where the people tried to rob the gay brother. I don't know his name. And the dude got shot, and Terrence Howard kills his friend because he has a gambling problem, and he walked in his office with a gun, trying to shake him down for $3 million to pay off his gambling debts. It's a soap opera. It's a soap opera, and I don't like. There's like wrestling is a soap opera. I think it's WWE now. Um, a lot of the reality shows that I watch are kind of set up like soap operas. And my grandma, when I was growing up, that's basically all she would watch is soap operas and game shows because of that drama and that that element of having your expectations lowered but balanced for what was gonna happen next. I watch a lot of TV, a lot of movies, and I'm kind of like my cousin Julie to the point where I can predict basically anything that's gonna happen next in a movie and TV to the point where like all TV shows just become boring because I know what's gonna fucking happen. Except for that show about the witches on fucking Lifetime, which is that shit was a fucking soap opera. I stopped watching that shit like after the third episode. I didn't know it was gonna. I thought it was gonna be some magic involved, more like Charmed, because that's what I'm into. Charmed, Harry Potter, supernatural type shit. But I should have knew because it was all females on the show, and it was on Lifetime. But anyways, um, I'm pretty disappointed that Taraji P Henson's character is that same like she how she put it is she always plays characters with balls, and I don't like seeing her act all ratchet and fucking like she has the same energy in every movie that she is. I haven't seen every movie that she's in, but like the movie when she was the Tyler Perry movie that she was in when she wasn't a stripper. She was some shit. She was a bartender or some shit, or I don't know what the fuck she was doing. I think she was a stripper. Nah, she was a singer at the fucking club. That fucking movie. The movie with fucking Tyrese. That's the same bitch. You know, the only movie, of course, Hustle and Flow when she was pregnant prostitute, ex prostitute. Um, this is just like Hustle and Flow with a different energy, a more evolved energy, if you will. You know, Terrence Howard character is fucking sick. He has Parkinson's or some shit, and I don't like any of the fucking brothers in the fucking movie, any of the sons in this show. I don't like any of the characters. I mean, Cookie's cool. A lot of the black women who watch this show are really into Cookie, and she's that typical. She's not even typical. She just got out of prison. I feel like she was a little bit different than when before she went into prison. This is like 20 years later or some shit. But the thing about this show is I watched the first 5 episodes in one day in about 7 hours because I was supposed to be doing essays all day. So I just put on the show and did it. And the next day, I realized that I wasn't really paying attention to it after the end of the episodes. So I got a six pack and just decided to run back through all 5 of the episodes. And, I realized that it is a very active show because there's shows like this show doesn't seem like when the hour is over, it doesn't seem like it's been an hour. That's because it has a lot going on. There's a lot of scene changes and environment changes, and they bounce back and forth to different characters and shit like that. Um, if you're a dude who enjoys soap operas, you'll probably like this show because every part of this, there's infidelity, there's fucking murders, there's people sick, there's fucking music involved, there's the whole business thing, and it's just really unpredictable. There's a lot of different celebrities like D. Ray. I'm watching the 5th episode right now. D. Ray's in it from Chicago, the comedian. Rima Natalie, one of my favorite bad girls from Bad Girls Club's in it. Raven Simone was in it for like 5 minutes. Um, and probably the dude who played P Diddy in Biggie's movie Notorious, he's in that shit. I can tell there's somebody, the people with the dreads. It's a lot of black people. It's all black people in this movie except for the white wife, which I'm actually pretty proud of that. Um, there's a lot of the cast is pretty awesome. I don't like the fucking little faggoty ass son because he is a faggot. Um, the youngest one, not the gay dude. But the son, I really dislike him. He's my least favorite character. The one who I would say I like the most is I don't know if they're married, but the new girl at least. The fucking Terrence Howard's girl. I kind of like her because she seems like she's on her shit. And Courtney Love's in it. I like Courtney Love. But one thing about it, this is kind of unrelated to actually reviewing it. She met Taraji P. Henson's character, Cookie, which is his ex-wife, Terrence Howard's ex-wife. I didn't know that's how they were gonna set it up, which I think they probably shouldn't have did that. I think they should have just made her the homegirl or just an investor or just some chick because that plays more into the soap opera effect. But she was like, they met each other, her and Courtney Love. Her character is Elle Dallas, I believe her name is. And she said, "Oh, you're the wife." And Cookie, Taraji's character, said, "No, ex-wife." Fucking weak ass Courtney Love's line was, uh, "Everybody's somebody's ex-wife," and I just felt really dark when she said that. That let me know that she did kill Kurt Cobain. I feel like Kurt Cobain, cause love killed me, drug realty, roly poly, stone deep, a bug shielding was nothing missed, lucky shit, druggy ticks, not nervous, nerve damage from the bluncy twist. I wrote that. That song is called Smoke on the Spider Web by DNA FA Shore. Sure. That's on my SoundCloud. That song goes so hard. Horrible quality, but it goes hard. Um. Anyway, would I recommend this show? If you like soap operas, I would. But if you don't, or if you feel like you're too masculine to enjoy this much drama and the fact that it's a fucking soap opera, then I would say no. I mean, if you like the WWE and all the fake wrestling and shit like that, that's just the most masculine soap opera that you can have. In sports and shit, then you could take a chance with it. But I don't particularly like it. I would probably give it like a 4 or 5 out of 10. It's kind of interesting. It's mostly not. But I can't really explain it. I can't explain it. I can't stop watching this shit. I like it, but I wouldn't recommend it. It's kind of like cigarettes, you know? It's not a lot of subliminal messages. It's not a whole bunch of people smoking cigarettes and say smoke. It's not like that. It's pretty even, you know. It's not a bad show. It's not the best show in the whole fucking world. If it got canceled, nothing bad would happen to me. But yeah, anyway, that's my review on the show Empire. Mm. Watch it or not. DNA for sure. Peace.